I'm back in the Central Lakes again, and I don't know what I'm going to photograph today, but at first I thought I'd go to my usual place, Fairyland Cafe, and have a good think about it. And I'm having Earl Grey tea, and this time I'm having Lake's blackcurrant and cream ice cream, which is very nice. So I'll sit here and ponder for a while and think about where I'm going to go next. Right, I'm near High Close Youth Hostel. I'm just going to have a walk down this road here, along this wall, and see if we can find any nice ferns to photograph. The light's a bit weird today. It's cloudy, but it keeps on breaking out sun through the cloud, but there's no direct sunlight, so it's just brighter and quite flat, non-directional, maybe a little bit of directional, as you see from the difference between my hand one side and the other. So I'm just going to have a look on this wall here, see if we can find any ferns or nettles that look quite nice. So because it is mid-afternoon, I thought I'll wait until the sunset to do your classical landscapes. So right, I'm going to have a wander down here and see what happens. Oh, I've left the cameras in the car because I can't bother to walk down the hill and walk back up with them. When I find something, I'll get my camera and I'll come back and shoot it. Right, walking back up, it seems as I go down the hill, the ferns get smaller. It must get a bit drier. So I think there's some bigger ones further up where I parked the car. So I'm walking back up. But one plus point is I found a little gate into an ancient woodland. We'll have a look in there and see if we can find anything to shoot there. Well, I did find a fern to shoot, but I thought I wouldn't vlog the rest of it because I couldn't actually get close enough because there's a big dip in the landscape before me, and this means I had to crop this little scene out of the file. And I thought it wouldn't be up to much quality and I wasn't going to show you it, but I am now. See, the problem with these woods here is they're just a bit too thick. There's very little understory, and what you're getting is usually invasive, like rhododendrons down here and stuff. So what it needs is a good thinning out this to get a bit more life to it. But you've got to work with what you got, so I'm going to have a wander around here and see what I can find. Maybe on the edge of the wood I'll have better luck. I'll be able to find you know, a few nice ferns, you know, big impressive sort of ferns that sort of look good, and maybe a bit more interesting light. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. First time I've been here, so I don't know what's going to happen. and I found this. I assume it's a red wood because the bark's red, but there's another big one down there, so I might be mistaken on this. So if you know what it is, put some in the comments and tell me what it is. And what a pity I'm not really into photographing fungus, because this would make an interesting shot somehow. I don't really know what to do with this. I'm trying to find a clump or a single mushroom that looks awesome. I don't know. What's his name? Simon Booth. Help me. Well, what I've done is I've focused on that little critter there, and I've tried one at wide open at f4, one at f11, one 16, one f22, just to see what the depth of field is. Because I'm at the minimum focus distance of this lens, it looks a bit soft, so I'm not hoping for anything really good. But I thought first I'll try and single out one of the mushrooms on its own, and then just take a picture of that. Also had a bit of problem because behind it there's, even though it's out of focus, there's a tree, so you get this like strip of fuzzy blackness going up. So I've had to move around slightly to get a bit more even background. I'm just taking a whole pattern shot of all these mushrooms. It's just started to rain, so I've just shot at f11, f16 and f22 just to get the depth of field. And I forgot my coat, so I didn't think it was going to rain today. It wasn't forecast, but I should remember to always bring my coat like I normally do. Oh, gone a bit back. Well, I've done the same as before. I've shot f11, f16 and f22. Focus on the just under the gills, underneath the canopy of the mushroom, I suppose you call it. Now, just as a reference shot, I'm going to take a picture of the whole log, or part of the log, just for stock photography. Because as a set of 4, I might get them in a book or something like that. I have done in the past with these sort of things, so it's worth giving it a punt. While I'm damp, hot and bothered, so please like and subscribe so I can afford a hairdresser. And if this is the end of the video, thanks very much for your patronage. I'll see you around. But I've noticed there's where's it gone? Is it down there? There's a rock somewhere down there, looks interesting. I might go down and have a look at that. You see what I'm going for. If I can check it from usually the trees in a way, somewhere around here, so that angle there matches that. Need a bit of separation between the dark of those trees and the bright bit on the rock, and also this one here, this dead one. So I'll put the camera on and have a look around and see how I'm going to compose this. I've just realised that the starting to rain, some heavy drops coming down, and I was doing an f22 shot, so quite a long exposure. I just realised periodically some of the leaves dip down when the raindrops hit them. So I don't know what. I think I might have to reappraise this and shoot at a slightly higher ISO to make sure I have at least one frame which is frozen in time. Right, I've just done one at 400 ISO, 100 at 800 ISO, and just see what happens with that. I might use one of those, I might not. Just see how the 100 ISO ones turn out. Usually can't tell much difference between the 400 and the 100, well, when it's on screen, but when it comes to the 800, yeah, it's a bit sort of flatter and sort of what do I call it, noisy or grainy, as the case may be, on this camera. So please share this with your friends, always like and subscribe, watch all my videos, interact, so I can get enough money from YouTube to buy myself another camera. Well, I just really took this as a reference shot, and I actually balanced my camera on the little mossy wall you saw previously, and it's probably quite a good shot. It'd be better with a bit of fog. I might come back some other day. I think I'm lost now. Well, I took a wrong turn there for a while, but luckily I recognised a scuff on the path on this bank. I thought, yeah, that seems right, so hopefully this is the path. It feels like it. Yeah, I think I remember this awkward branch here. Oh, well, I'll soon know in a minute when I come round this corner, because there should be the hole in the wall and the gate. So, oh, we'll just see. Is it? I can't remember. Well, it's a bit drier in here. Looks familiar. I may have to replay the footage when I came down to see if it is. That's the moral to you. You should always take a map and compass and note where you are. Or activate the GPS on your phone. Oh God, ow. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, thank God for that. Ah, it's pouring down now outside this wood, so I'm going to get soaked when I exit it. The reason I can remember it, I can remember that trough there. Well, it's a drainage sort of gully. And well, yeah, it wasn't meant to rain until later on tonight, so it's about 4 hours early. And another moral, always take your waterproofs with you, even though you think it's going to be a dry day. Well, luckily I've got a spare change of spare top in the car to put on, so it won't be too bad. But I think that's it for the end. That's the end of photography. Oh well, that's it. That's it for the day. Back at the old car.